Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
So close to the end
So
now.
close. Penultimate episode.
I'm still not over that last one. Blaine getting her powers taken away.
That was the worst moment in this whole show so far.
Might dare say it was worst moment even through Avatar for me. That was horrible.
Yeah, I didn't care for it one bit.
You know what it was like? It was like I fell so hard for her so quickly.
Yeah, so fast.
And then...
Loved her. And now she's living through a hell.
That whole, like, every time he takes someone, that's always a little disturbing for some reason. I don't know why. It's like you're taking, like, a part of somebody. Like, so it's already disturbing. And then to do it to her on top of that.
Because a lot of the time, like, only the two times we saw Aang do it, it was against evil people.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Which is why when he did it to Tarlok, I didn't care. Screw Tarlok.
Oh, yeah, I didn't care about that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, but Lynn's a good.
Right.
Fighting for good.
But I even felt bad for the douchey pro-bending kids.
I know. At first I didn't, but, like, once you saw him in, like, wherever he was, he was just a mess. He's just a punk kid, right? Exactly. No, yeah, he's got to be stopped.
I really hope they could find a way to maybe possibly...
reverse it.
Yeah, that'd be really cool if Korra could do that or something.
Yeah, I don't... We need to know how he even... Like, the key is, like, how did he get this ability?
Nothing, I was going to say, we know nothing about him and there's only 2 episodes left.
Right. So, hopefully it's, like, a heavy information dump on him.
I hope so. We have to figure it out eventually. They all do. All the characters do. They don't know anything.
Yeah. This is going to be tough, because he's got all of the councilmen except Tenzin, right?
Yeah. But they have control of the city for now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's got full control of the city.
Yep.
And then, little baby Iroh's on his way.
I forgot about that. Yeah, yep. That's the greatest
Zuko's
thing.
exact same voice.
That was so weird.
It's like having Zuko back.
Yeah, like when he first came out, I was like, "The hell's that?"
I was like, "Why am I hearing Zuko?"
Yeah.
This guy doesn't look like Zuko. How's he young? General Iroh. It's like, oh my god.
We think it's his grandson because he looked pretty young, but at the same time he's a general, so maybe he's not
I don't know.
as young as we think, but younger.
I think so because Zuko would be Katara's age. Very old. You know what I mean? 60s or 70s. Like, no way he's got... I guess unless he had a child at, like, 40.
Yeah, he could be, like, 30, you know?
I still think it's his grandson, but...
That would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's just the name they kept like, Zuko's son, that he named Iroh, passed that name down to his first son.
Just like Aang and Katara naming one of their kids Kaya.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just what you do.
Exactly. And then I'm trying to remember that. So they're all split up. Tenzin's is gone, but we think he said he's got to get his family safe. Then he can.
Yeah, and he has Katara in hiding. Wants her to hide.
Yeah. Then we have that whole situation with what's her name, Asami.
Oh,
I'm so happy I remembered that. Yeah. But like we have her and the Korra and Mako situation.
Yeah, where did they go? Into, like, the sewer or something?
Something like that.
Some kind of tunnel. But
something's going to happen there, I would imagine, too.
For sure.
She's got I feel like she has more, like, spirit searching to do. If this whole season is about her learning to be, like, more spiritual and, like, tap into that side and earthbend, or airbend, we haven't seen a lot of it.
No.
If there's only 2 left, you know?
No, but we did forget how badass those kids were.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was definitely my favorite part.
They saved
Lynn. Yeah. I forgot all about that. And one kid came down and was farting.
Farting in his face. But then, like, once he got on the ground, he made that huge ball. They were so powerful.
I know. I think we'll eventually... I think, like, if not in this one, but definitely in the next one, we'll probably see her do some type of airbending, you know?
Maybe.
It'll be, like, some big moment, you know?
Has she really... Like, I know that
the season's named Air. How does she not airbend once in it? You know, that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really understand how that would be possible.
I could see him not, like...
What?
Not having her, but there's only 2 episodes, and, like, she's not with Tenzin.
I'm just figuring it by, like, every season's different. Like, you figure they're not going to keep going over that same thing in season 2, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the fact that they named it Air, it's like...
Right, I saw that season 2's named Spirit. So...
Maybe there is a little bit of a carryover. I wasn't expecting there to be. I guess maybe the changes aren't as drastic as we think, but who knows?
Well, maybe this was just getting her like basic air skills down.
Well, that's what I mean. We haven't even seen her do anything.
I know.
So,
but like now, that's what I'm saying. Like, and she's not even with Tenzin now. So like, they haven't even shown her doing like poses or like learning how to like control the air.
Yeah, I don't know if we're led to
assume that she's doing it when we're not looking.
Right. But I feel like they would have showed that.
Right. I feel like that's a big part. I would have liked to see it. If that's what they did, I don't like that because I want to see her
I think what
train.
Tenzin was doing though is he was focusing more on the spiritual thing at first. Even now, even though there's a bunch of shit's going on, like his whole plan I think was to do the spiritual thing, have her figure that out, like at least a little bit first. Then that can only help her actually. She needs to be able to do that in order to do airbending. I think is the whole point.
Yeah. Well, plus, like she's gotten in touch with Aang, so if she could continue to do that, he can teach her through himself, like also, like on top of her normal training.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Aang always learns something new from. Roku.
Always, yeah.
Whenever
she did too. Once she tapped into him, she learned all about Yukon, I think his name is.
Yeah.
And like, cause like she was the only one that knew that Tarlok was his son.
Yep. That makes sense though.
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
Okay.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length.
Now, Team Avatar is in hiding as they await help from General Iroh and the United Forces.
They're being very vague.
He's kind of old. He is kind of older. He could be a son.
Yeah.
He has declared bending illegal. And he has the Avatar.
How dare you?
Welcome back. Hope you worked up an appetite because dinner is served.
He looks like Boomy's son.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like Fire Nation ships, kind of, you know? The dragons on their head.
They're cool.
Wait a second. Where are the equalist airships?
Strap. Damn it, Iroh.
It's a trick. But now.
Oh, they got like actual like fighter jets.
Oh yeah.
Where does Hiroshi find the time to keep inventing new evil machines?
Jesus Christ.
Come on, Korra.
They just keep taking loss after loss here.
I know, it's rough. Amon's like super prepared. It's crazy. Just gotta get her out of water.
Gotta do something. Like she's not doing shit. You know?
Yeah.
Wait for something like this.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Jesus.
That was cool. You got blown away.
Yeah.
You saved my life. Thank you.
I'm like struggling to get used to hit that voice in
his body.
I was hoping they would change it a little bit, you know, like.
Amon is winning so far, but we're not out of the fight yet.
I like this man's confidence.
So, Commander Boomy, 2nd Division of the United Forces.
Commander
Tenzin's
Boom.
brother?
I wonder if that's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bit of a wild man, but the bravest commander you'll ever meet.
Ready,
Oh, I
sir.
love that.
Yep.
We ambushed and
He better be wild then if he's named Boomy.
retreat to...
I always like Telegraph for some reason.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
Crazy.
My grandfather would respect the Avatar's instinct. So will I.
So maybe it is his grandson then. He said my grandfather. I would do this all the time.
Yeah, this is the coolest.
Like if I could do that, imagine being like taking a girl on a date, like onto the beach.
You want to go to the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah. You want to see some whales?
We're not alone up here.
Tarlock.
Tarlock? And what makes you so special?
I'm Amon's brother.
Oh shit. I didn't see that coming. Huh. Makes more sense now.
He's a waterbender and a bloodbender, just like I was.
What?
That explains how he's immune
Yep.
to it.
I was born 3 years later. No Talk was a good-natured kid, always looking out for me.
You must avenge me. That is your purpose in life.
The good days were behind us.
So it seems like Amon just was just trying to avenge his father at
Yeah,
this
it
point.
seems like it. He did exactly what he wanted.
You'll need a thicker skin for this.
It's pretty fucked up that Amon did that to his brother, you know? Didn't even hesitate when he did it either.
No.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
One day, he made us bloodbend each other.
Jesus.
No attack.
Yakon's a real douche, huh?
I'll teach you a lesson, you insubordinate.
He's doing it to him.
Stay away from him. We're your sons, not your tools of revenge. Let's go.
He seemed like a decent kid back then.
Forever.
That's one of the saddest stories I've ever heard.
Yeah, really.
Avatar Korra. But I think Amon truly believes bending is the source of all evil in the world.
Oh, I see where he's coming from now.
Defeat him. Put an end to this sad story.
Trying to figure out, like, how are they going to prove it at the rally, you know?
Cause him to have to waterbend. Or
How-
bloodbend or something.
He could do any. Oh, yeah. That was a very interesting episode. They really just gave us everything in one shot, you know?
Everything that we wanted to know.
That was crazy. We said, like, at the beginning, like, we think there's going to be, like, some kind of... Maybe this will be heavily Amon-filled.
Yeah, it needed to be.
Sure was.
Because, like, that's what we needed to know.
And it was interesting that it's his brother.
Yep, I wasn't expecting that at all.
No.
And, like, that answers your question as to how he wasn't able to be blood-bended.
Yep.
Or bent.
They answered, like, 3 questions in one with that one.
Yeah.
With that answer, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy that Yakone got away, too.
Yeah, right? Not that it matters, he didn't have his bending, but...
So now, and then they answered that he is somehow removing their power through bloodbending.
Yeah, I don't really know how that's possible. That makes me think, since he's doing it that way, there is a way to reverse it using bloodbending.
Right, because it's not, like, I guess it's not true, unless he's somehow not removing their bending, but more
like
suppressing what's in their blood.
Well, maybe he's just permanently blocking their chi or something like that.
Whatever's in their blood, he's manipulating it to not work.
Yeah, correct.
So, like, you didn't lose your bending, you just can't use it at the moment.
That's what I'm hoping.
Right.
And that would answer the question of can they reverse it? That makes me believe now that there is going to be a way to do it, you know?
And if he's so strong, there's, like, a chance that he is maintaining, suppressing it in their blood. Like, he's just constantly, slightly bloodbending them at all times. And then, like, if he's stopped, then I feel like it would release everybody.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like, something like that. Because clearly he's the strongest bloodbender ever.
I just want Katara, old lady, Katara to show up and just be like, oh, yeah?
Oh, you thought I was weak? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how do you beat him? Because he can, like, telepathically bloodbend.
That's what all bloodbending. I mean, kind
of.
of.
He doesn't have to do the hand motions. He can do it with his mind. Like, Hammer was, like, moving him. And same with Tarlok. Remember when Tarlok was doing it? He was, like, moving him. Like, you moved with his hands.
Yeah.
But Amon's hands are free. He's just doing it with his mind. And then Mako said he can just deflect any attack they send at him with his mind, right? He's like,
is that what he's doing?
Yeah, that's how he said that's how he's avoiding everybody.
Yeah, maybe.
So then that leads, like, that adds more question as to how are they going to get him to prove that he's a bender, because he's doing it all with his mind. So, like,
right.
So I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do.
Even if he bloodbends him, he could easily just say, that wasn't me.
Right. I did nothing.
That's what I don't really...
Yeah.
I hope they have some type of plan.
Yeah, they're going to have to set him up somehow. But Tarlok's not going to be involved. He's going to still be there.
It's crazy. There's only one left in this story. Like,
I know.
a lot of shit's gonna have to go down in this episode.
Yep.
I think ultimately she's gonna be in a moment of need and just go ding and turn into like.
That's what I'm hoping
crazy.
happens. Right. That's what I'm hoping. That's why I don't think she's going to do any airbending. Like, I think it's going to just...
Maybe she won't...
or maybe Aang will come out and do some airbending.
That would be the best possible scenario.
Yeah.
Like if we see him... Yeah, like Rick
Right,
Roku.
like,
Yeah,
right.
oh, that'd be great. But like, maybe when she... like, even though she can't control the Avatar state either, maybe when she taps into it, maybe she reacts differently than Aang was. But I don't think... Maybe, I guess...
Who knows? I doubt it. It's the same entity.
Yeah, but I feel like he might still be able to... I feel like it's actually more realistic for him to come out.
Yeah, that's what I think it might be.
And maybe
it's
he
his
will
issue.
do it. Yeah, right. Like, he took his father's away, now he's going to take his away.
He started all the hatred. Like, all this revenge started because of Aang.
Because how is she going to... She's going to have to figure... All in one episode, she's going to have to figure out... Not only try and call him out for who he is, but also has to figure out, A, how to beat him. B, she has to figure out how does he do this bloodbending trick that turns them all off.
Yep. And, like...
Tenzin wasn't even in that episode.
Nope. But, like, so then, like, that... His story as to what happened to him is not true.
No, of course not.
We thought it was, going up until right now.
I was just... I knew there was something to it. Like, it wasn't...
Right, there had to be more, but... I wasn't expecting that at all. We knew he was a bender, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, it got more obvious as we went along, especially like when he walked through the bloodbending. It's like,
right.
He has to be a bloodbender himself.
Yeah. That I didn't pick up on. I didn't think that was going to be the case. I don't remember thinking he was able to bloodbend, but...
I think we talked about that. Again,
maybe.
And then we found out Commander Boomy.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot wait to see
He's a wild man, and, like...
But he usually gets the job. I forget what he said.
Yeah, but he's, like, the best commander, like, ever.
More or less is what he said.
Something like that. He should be a little bit older, too.
I'd imagine he's going to show up in the
Well,
finale.
it'd be about Tenzin's age, give or take.
Yeah. But I hope he's got a little bit of a screw loose.
Yeah.
I really hope.
I hope he's missing, like, a tooth or something.
Yeah, so do I.
You know what I mean? Like, that kind of goofy.
Like, messed up hair.
Yeah.
Because he's older, so he could have that. I hope it just looks like Boomy.
And he's shredded up just like him, but at all times.
But it would make sense, though, because he's not actually Boomy's kid.
No. It was Aang's best friend growing up.
But I guess then... do you think he's a bender? They didn't clarify if he was or not, or specify if he is or isn't, but... I'd imagine
I would
he is.
assume that he probably is.
Yeah. But we don't know if maybe he's water, maybe he's
He could be,
too.
yeah. Water,
but I feel like he's water, you know?
Yeah. Because everything has always pointed that Tenzin's the only...
Airbending master.
Airbending master.
Right. So maybe the other two are water.
Could be.
Or nothing.
Right. Yeah, Boomy could be nothing.
I doubt it, though.
Me too. I think they're both.
Because if, like, Iroh's able to do, like... If he's a ridiculous firebender, which he is...
Yeah.
Then why wouldn't...
Yeah.
Like, why would you join, like, a fighting force if you can't bend, you know? Like,
yeah, well, you could still lead and not bend.
I guess, you know.
But those planes were cool as hell.
Yeah,
Very Pearl Harbor-esque.
It reminds me... I feel like they took a bit of that from Avatar, from what's his name? The scientist that was creating the shit for the Fire Nation at first.
That's why they have Sato.
Yeah.
He's like that guy. He's the inventor.
Yep. Because he's making similar shit, like...
Just upgrades.
And they're very, like... I know it's Amon's group, like, the Equalists, but, like... It's basically, like, it's essentially
the Fire Nation, yeah. Ultimately, but not
they're
really.
using all this technology and shit, you know?
Right.
So.
Yep. They're just the brains, in the evil brain in this particular series.
Yeah. Alright, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.